Hello and welcome back to another episode of News and Theory. I am your host, TheVikingWeeb. Today we have a few new things to go over when it comes to, yep, you guessed it, Monster Hunter. Yeah, I'm super excited to talk about this one. So, in our last episode, we discussed quite a bit of things as far as what to expect, the news that we do know, theories that are coming up, my personal theories, but we have more news now. According to a source, I will name this one, Rage Gaming has been huge in the Monster Hunter community. Great guy, has a lot of guides, does a lot of build videos, very smart, very resourceful. Love this man. He has posted a video just about all about Monster Hunter and the new things that he got to see as one of the streamers that I believe got to test it early. So I'm going to go over some of the content that he covered. And then I'm going to give my own theory and speculation as a Monster Hunter expert, or as I'd like to think of myself, more of an enthusiast. So, without further ado, let's get into it. As you know, Monster Hunter Wilds is set to come out quarter one of 2025. Quarter one, 2025. So that's like, I'm guessing February. All right. So we're going to start there. The news that we got, it's official. This game will have a story. Now, yes, Monster Hunter Rise / Sunbreak, World / Iceborne, and even Ultimate, all of which have had a story, right? Well, I'm here to tell you, Monster Hunter for the first time has an actual purpose. You're not just going out killing monsters just for shits. However, that is what we will be doing. All of us. Together. But there's an actual story. Apparently, according to the trailer, and once again, streamers that got to play the opening prologue / demos of the game have said that you're returning a child home. Yeah, so, like, whatever. Anyway, monsters, right? So we see the ship from MHU 4. That's where I'm pretty sure the opening credits is going to hit. But we do see that ship. We see the ship. I'll get into my theories about that later. So, for right now, just confirming the facts. The news first. The Palico speaks. The Hunter speaks. There are dialogue options, but over the course of the game, your Hunter, your Palico, will have voice lines. You're no longer going to be this inhumane person the Palico speaks for or the handler speaks for. You're a person now. Congratulations on ranking up. All right. Also, now we talked about this a little bit in our last episode. The maps are going to be huge. However, it's seamless. So I know I mentioned this before. There's going to be no load screens, no, I don't know, buffers, timers, nothing like that. It's seamless. Town to town, place to place, seamless. That's good. So, what else we got? What else? So apparently the map size is on a 4:1 scale ratio with Monster Hunter World maps. So we're looking at 4 times the size of your favorite map from World, minus the arena. Because there's some of you out there are trolls, so not the arena. Okay? Alright. New monsters. Monsters, I know they're going to add new monsters. We've already seen new monsters. But this is kind of a 2-part explanation here. The monsters, as described by Rage Gaming, are more than just monsters. They're monstrous is what he said. They're less monster hunty, which means there's a chance we won't see as much of the usual Monster Hunter monsters that we're used to. I have been playing Monster Hunter since I was a wee lad. I have fought every Rathalos in every game. Always. This is the first Monster Hunter I don't know if Rathalos will be in. I expect it. Like, I will go on and theorize later about Rathalos joining the fray. But I don't know if he's going to be in there. At least according to what we know now. They're being very secretive, and I like that. I like it a lot. So, we do have a few looks at the new monsters. We've seen a few of them. You can go now on Steam, and you can look at the big hairy bear dog thing. I'm not going to pull it up. But I was. But you can go look right now. It's, it's new. We've never seen that before. And that's also why I theorized there's going to be different, or why I had theorized there will be different size tiers to monsters. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and move into theories. That's the news. That's what we know so far. As far as theories go, I do think there will be plenty new monsters. We've already seen some already. We've already confirmed that, but I think we're going to see more than just what we've already seen. I think they're going to start doing... I want to say they're going to do more of these crossbreeding things. Okay? My theory is they're going to do stuff where the Pookie Pookie is going to mate with a Rajang. And, we'll see a Pookie Pookie / Rajang mix. I don't know, don't quote me, right? That's not the monster I expect to see. I'm trying to give an example here. Just because the Pookie Pookie you see them fight in the Steam trailer, it's like a Pookie Pookie head on, a gorilla's body with Pookie Pookie colors and spikes. That's my theory, right? We're going to see maybe not crossbred monsters, but a different species in the same familia, right? Or the same family, as maybe their predecessors that we know them from. I don't know how they're going to stretch that, but I feel like that's a good possibility for us to see. With that being said, I feel like we're going to see... old elder dragons come back, old monsters come back, and old subspecies systems, subspecies system, words are hard, from older games like MHU4. We saw a whole bunch of subspecies in that game. I feel like we're gonna see the same thing with new monsters, and they're gonna extend that into Monster Hunter now to not only double down on their revenue, because that would be a smart. I mean, that would be smart. If you have a phone game that's active and just as popular as Pokemon Go-ish, you might as well double tap on the actual game you're releasing this following year here. So that's what I would do. I assume they will do that. With that being said, I say other Elder Dragons from older games because, as you know, we've seen the ship from MHU4. The ship that you roll in, there's fishies swimming in the sand, and all of a sudden the giant monster with the horn on its head that looks like a whale. I don't know the name of it for some reason. I'm blanking on it. God, it's like a mini raid. It's Gora Mangalos. There's Zora Mangalos, right? It's him, but the sand version, right? So it's like his whale counterpart. Same deal. It's a raid. You shoot cannons. You try to beat him. You try to repel him, and then later on you can kill him in the game. We saw him in MCU4. Or not MCU. Shit. MHU4. We saw him at MHU4. We didn't really have a we didn't have the quest giver, the lady, right? We didn't have her. We had the man in the red hat with the cool ass fucking falcon. What if he's in this? Cause like that's his ship, right? That's the ship that we came in on in MHU4. And that's the Elder Dragon we saw that we fought in that game at our like halfway point between low rank and high rank, and again at high rank to G rank. So, hear me out here. I know I'm spitting here. I feel like I got it. I'm onto something. I feel like the man in red is going to make a reappearance at some point. I don't know when, but I feel like he's going to make an appearance at some point. And that would be really, really cool to see him make an appearance. As a Monster Hunter fan, it'd be really cool to see that. I'd like to see him. I wish I could know his... I wish I knew his name. I don't know his name. I wish I did. But anyway, let me digress here because I'm starting to get just a little off topic. So, the next theory, and this is also my last theory. So, obviously, Monster Hunter has a timeline. If you didn't know, there is a timeline. There are different series happening at different times. This isn't just for regular Monster Hunter. This is for every Monster Hunter. It's happening at a different time, whether it be a different time period, whether it be like just different generations. Like we had MHU, we had Generations, Freedom Unite, Monster Hunter. All these versions happened at different times. World, Rise, everything happened at a different time. So, what time frame in the series are we looking at? I think this is going to take place, if not right before, right after MHU 4. Either between Revelations and MHU. So Revelations and Ultimate. I feel like it's going to be in between there. And I say that because there's so much alike with these games. They're so much alike. It's ridiculous. I'd love to see what they have in store. Especially because they have people actually writing a story. We actually might get people that answer a lot of questions that a lot of us Monster Hunter fans have been asking for years. And we've just been getting people that main Hammer writing the story. No offense to Hammer users. We all know you do big damage. Trust me, I was a Hammer main for all of Iceborne. So I get it. But, yeah, I'm curious to see where that puts us. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you for tuning in. That has been the news. And this has been Theory with the VikingWeeb. I appreciate you for coming in. If you came and you joined me, it's been real. I've really appreciated it. The podcast will continue. I will keep updating on all things Monster Hunter Now and Wilds related. I will keep doing this until it's out. I will be moving into another podcast series. And it's probably going to be more or less rating anime 1 through 10. Kind of like my YouTube channel now, how it's primarily rating games 1 through 10 based on playtime, tutorials. I'll be doing the same thing with anime and TV shows. So be on the lookout for that. It will not be called News and Theory. I don't know when I will have an episode posted, but stay tuned. Subscribe, give me a like, show me some love. Check out the Bucket Brigade channel. We do a lot of streaming, a lot of podcasts, and have a lot of fun over there. And at the absolute minimum, we will make you laugh. I don't care who you are. I'm going to make you laugh. Wyatt will make you laugh. Angel will make you laugh. Somebody will. Or we all three will together. If we don't, blow out your eardrums. So with that, thank you very much. It's been an absolute blast. I appreciate y'all. Have a good night, as always.